Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in the overseas tabernacle of David. And shalom to all the sincere Akim that's pushing and teaching this truth across four corners of the earth. And shalom to all sincere listeners. Okay? So basically just going off this picture here that was shared, by the Bishop of Tazawam, that is the overseer over the Great Millstone Atlanta camp, which was shared to us, which was clearly faith boosting, and it is clearly a spiritual sign that would have you put a smile on your face immediately, man. And it was even more heavier too because a couple days ago, I was with a few brothers down here within the camp. I want to say three other brothers, and we seen chariots in the sky, man. After we did a lesson, after we was fellowship, we ate dinner. We talked it up, chopped it up, you know what I'm saying? We walked outside right before we was about to leave, we was chopping up about 10, 15 minutes, looking up in the sky. We witnessed probably about 5 or 6, with our eyes. And I think another brother mentioned, he mentioned one more than us. But hey, we're a body, man. We're a body, and the bishop shared this picture here, and him seeing it, that means we see it too, man. Through through the spirit, bro. It's for the entire body. So we us seeing those. I think we seen about 7 chariots. We want to say I think we said 7 before we left. I think so it's 4 of us out there looking at the chariots, man. And one chariot, it was 2, and specifically, and we know it wasn't. We know these these are also known as UFOs. The world ignorantly calls it UFOs, but we know it as chariots, man. It's not unidentified flying objects, man. They're identified because we know they're chariots, man. We know it's not a plane because the light isn't blinking. We know. We also know it's a plane because because of the bright light, man. It'll move and then it disappear, man. It'll disappear. Okay, that chariot will disappear. And we also seen it. We also seen 2 forms that were definitely faith boosting, with these chariot sightings, man. One chariot it was bright as hell, bro. It was bright as hell, and it got dim and it disappeared, bro. This is a matter of about 10 seconds. It was like, damn, this one bright. Cause before this one we seen about 3 or 4 already, and then I think before that one that was dimming and then it was bright and it dimmed down. We seen one light just fly past. It was, man, that light flew past. Okay, it flew past the sky, quick. It was like it didn't go too fast, but it went fast. All right, it was like 2 or 3 seconds. It was just like, oh snap, It was shocking, bro. But hey, we in heavy times, and it was faith boosting, and and the spirit allowed us to see it. The spirit allowed us to see it. So hey, what chariots are coming soon, man. Hey, deliverance that shows you that deliverance is near. Because what? Let's get Luke. I'm gonna try to quickly get the scriptures, of course. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 28. It reads, and when these things began to come to pass, which is the prophecies, these prophecies are heating up, man. You see the pestilence with the virus. You see martial law coming in place with these lockdowns and shutdowns. Okay, you see the RFID chip becoming implemented. These things are coming to pass, man. All right, these things are coming to pass. All right, and it reads, and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right. What do we have to do, man? We had to look up into the sky. Okay, and to know when we see those chariots, we know that our redemption is nigh, man. That us being bought back yet by Yahweh Shai, the deliverer for the lost sheep of the nation of Israel, is near. Okay, it is near, man. These times are close, nearer than we believe. All right, nearer than we believe. So let me get Matthew chapter 24, verse 31. I think is Yahweh Shai speaking as well. Yep. I'm going to start at verse 30. Matthew chapter 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, okay, in the skies. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. With power and great glory, man. That's why the scriptures speak about that every eye shall see. Okay, he's going to come with great glory, man. Everybody's going to have to witness our power. Every nation and every rebellious spirit, okay, on the earth today is going to have to, is going to have to, is going to have to see our power, man, and his great works, his great glory. Okay, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather his elect from the four winds, from the four corners of the earth. Okay, from one end of heaven to the other. All right. You know, so the angels gonna be gathering. So we're gonna be. Hey, the goal is to get beamed up on the chariots, man. That's why. Seeing that sign was so. It was faith boosting and it was so heavy. Okay, that's a sign that we damn sure ain't seen before, man. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen a sign like that before. You know, this is the ultimate goal, though, man. This is First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. It also speaks about chariots. You know, he's coming. Those clouds. Before I get that, let me get that Psalms 104 and 3 to prove that when it speaks about those clouds, hey, it mentions chariots, man. Referring and concerning chariots. All right. This is one of why you think the slaves were singing "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot"? Okay, because they understood that those are deliverance vehicles. Those are the people like say, so the spaceships. Hey man, you want to put man, spaceship, man. All right, spaceship. Yes, we about to get beamed up on a spaceship. All right, a spaceship like none other. So this is Psalms 104 verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariot? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind? Okay, so I just wanted to quickly bring that out. Because the scriptures constantly mention the clouds being chariots. And also mention it's always mentioning them clouds. All right. So there is exactly with this point here in First Thessalonians chapter 4. That's why I wanted to bring that out first, to further prove this point. So this is First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. It reads, "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first." So those that die in this truth, that strive unto the truth unto death, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to rise first. You're going to get beamed up first, man. So let that sink in. That should have you. So if you die for the truth, that's a secure spot of the elect man. you know. So that's why you say, hey, death wears thy sting. You have a greater reward. So it with a smile on your face. It's like when Nat Turner in the book of Birth of a Nation, not in the book but in the movie, he was smiling while he was getting whipped. Man, he know what was the greater end. And that's symbolism of us right now, because we're gonna have to go through a lot to get beat up on that chariot. Because right now it's a light affliction. It's gonna be a little more affliction before we get beamed up. But the times are close and the times are heavy, and we almost really there. Because we can see it, tunnel vision. So verse 17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Come on, man. So we can remain, endure to the end. That's what endure to the end. So we can what? Be saved. Caught up together in the clouds. Caught up together in what? The chariots to meet the Lord in the air. And we comfort with these words. We was comforted when we seen that sign within the group chat that the bishop shared. We was comforted. We was comforted when we standing outside in the parking lot, after fellowshipping, after doing the live stream and seeing those 7 chariots in the sky, man. One flying by fast as hell. One brightening up so bright, then going back dim. Come on, bro. The angels are working, and they were active that night. They were active. All right. And I'm admit, I don't see chariot. I don't, maybe I need to look up more, of course, but I'm looking up now. Man, it's no stars where I'm at. Well, not stars, like it's not even stars in the sky, but it's not even to be misconstrued with chariots what I'm looking at right now. So I don't see it like that. So that was heavy. That was a heavy moment for me a couple days ago. And it's times like that that keep you focused on the main goal, which is to be delivered on the chariot from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So let me also get that point was made. Let me get 2 Samuel, because I was in this book earlier this week too. 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 11. You know what? Let me let me get that in the blue letter because I want to go. Oh, it's already there 'cause I know I looked it up. This is 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 11. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly. Let me get into interlinear. It says he made Salaki. I gotta go to the next verse. The verse before. It reads, so 2 Samuel chapter 2. No, 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 11. And he rode upon a cherubim, Salaki, a cherub, and did fly, and he was seen upon the wings of the wind. Okay, and this chapter goes into Ezekiel deliverance. All right, and what did he see? A chariot. All right, a chariot. So you go into the Hebrew, karawab. All right, and it goes into an angelic being. Okay, because those angels, man, those angels are gonna be actively moving. It says a flanking of the Most High's throne, guardians of Eden. But the main point is this last one. All right, you see here, number 4. It says a chariot of Yahweh. Okay, not Jehovah. His true name is Yahweh. Okay, it's a chariot. All right, so it shouldn't be any confusion here. It shouldn't be any confusion. All right, Ezekiel saw a chariot, and we're going to see them as well because those are our deliverance vehicles. Those are our deliverance vehicles, man. Let me get Isaiah, and I ended off with Isaiah. All right, and it's still going to be, and those chariots are still going to bring destruction. Don't get it twisted. The Lord is angry with this place, man. This God-forsaken earth, man. You know, this earth is still under Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but it's the earth is in the hand of the wicked right now. That's why it has to get judged. All right, the earth abideth forever. All right, so the world is not the earth is not the entire planet Earth is not being destroyed. Okay, but the nations are going to get destroyed. All right, and ultimately, the first fruits, going to be gathered into slavery of these other nations because these other nations are going into slavery under the rulership of the Israelites. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. See, the Lord has come back with fire. The days of Noah, they got judged by the flood, and these days will be judged by fire. Okay? And the chariots going to bring that destruction as well, but also the chariots are going to bring that deliverance, man. All right? Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. See, this world was made for many, but the world to come was made for few. See, it's all about the elect's sake. It's all about those sincere believers. Okay, that's why it's important to stay focused on the reward. And seeing those chariot sightings, seeing that sign that the chariots are coming soon. That's focusing on reward. More so than the destruction, more so than the tribulation. Because the reward gonna get you going. It's gonna keep you pushing through this thing, man. And that's why we always exhort, of course, and build up the soul of those sincere listeners out there, because this is not our rest, and better is to come. We're gonna live forever. No more death. I always said it to myself. No more death, being beaten up on a chariot. That's gonna be given that new body. These are the things we look forward to, man. And these are the things that are nearer than what we believe. So let me get that, and I ended off with that. Because this scripture here, these prophecies are popping like popcorn. Things are getting heavier and heavier by the day. We're not saying it's getting easier, but they're getting heavier. Times are getting more serious. Times are getting more prophecy is advancing and going to those next stages, man. So this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time that it is now high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. See, it is high time for those that are not paying attention to the prophecies, those that are not taking heed to the prophets, to take heed now while you can, to seek the Lord now while you can, okay? And to believe now while you can, because you're going to be rewarded. No matter the amount of time, man. It's not too late. It's clearly not too late. And people that are coming in now, their faith is going to be on a whole nother level, because it's not, they're not going to have as much time as the elders have had, older brothers have had, okay? hey, faith is going to be great on earth, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to, he's just going to come back and recognize that and reward that, you know, because he's not unrighteous to forget their labors of love. Okay, he's not unrighteous to forget our work's sake, man. Okay, and it takes faith to do the work. All right, so you know, chariots are coming soon, man. You know what? Hey, our redemption draws nigh. You know, hey, look up, keep our head up, held high. You know, with confidence to walk in that day with confidence, with faith. You know, with faith. You know, so you know this is your brother Shamak, and I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who teach you with well up, his tabernacle David, and Shalom. Till next time, Abba Shalom.